starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Liz Reyes.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. Flesh-eating bacteria cases and deaths are on the rise, prompting state health officials to issue a safety alert.
Chris Welty explains the symptoms to look for and how to prevent an infection.
With temperatures soaring, people are looking for ways to cool off, usually by taking a dip in the water. The Louisiana Department of Health warns with the heat comes a health risk you can't see.
Vibrio vulnificus can cause particularly severe and even highly fatal infections.
Vibrio are bacteria that naturally live in coastal water. According to the Louisiana Department of Health, 17 cases of Vibrio vulnificus have been reported statewide, with 4 cases resulting in death.
All of those individuals have had severe illnesses. They've all required hospitalization. Typically, by this time of the year, we see fewer than 10 cases and maybe 1 death. So we feel like there's sort of an overall increased risk right now.
The Louisiana Department of Health says Vibrio are typically found in higher numbers from May until October when water temperatures are warmer.
Vibrio can grow at temperatures as low as 68 degrees and then all the way up to 95 degrees. That's where they like to be, right? And they can even survive and grow up to 105 degrees.
LDH says this year's Vibrio cases impact people across the state. The bacteria is typically linked to warm brackish or salt water. LDH says 75% of cases this year are linked to those with wounds in water.
Some of the individuals have been exposed in Louisiana at various locations in Louisiana. Some people have been exposed outside of Louisiana in other states along the Gulf Coast.
David Jans is the Associate Chief Medical Officer for Critical Care Services at LCMC Health. Dr. Jans says those with open wounds in water or those eating raw or undercooked seafood, particularly oysters, could become infected.
I personally will take care of sometimes 2 or 3 patients a year that have this infection. So we currently see it, but it is not a very common infection.
Dr. Jan says Vibrio can cause severe illness with gastrointestinal symptoms and wound infection, adding those with pre-existing conditions are at greater risk.
25% or about 1 in 4 of those patients will end up dying from this infection, which is a pretty high number. So again, thankfully, an uncommon infection.
LDH recommends you wash wounds and cuts thoroughly with soap and water if they have been exposed to brackish or salt water, raw seafood, or raw seafood juices. If you develop a skin infection or gastrointestinal symptoms, contact your doctor to figure out the best intervention for treatment. Liz?